Hello, YouTube land! Check your clocks, it's amateur hour time! Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. In the last episode, we finished our investigation of Nekomaru's case, and actually, we weren't even Hajime during that whole thing. We were actually Nagito. We played as Nagito, we went through the final dead room, and it went from investigation to like escape game type deal where I had to solve a couple of puzzles in order to get out of the room, obviously. And then the last challenge was Nagito had to play a game of Russian roulette, which he played it on the highest difficulty and won. So he got through that, and then I guess he discovered something. He looked out a window, if I remember. He looked out a window, started laughing, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I got from that. And then he also got the student files of Hope's Peak Academy. You know, the people are in that class who lost their memories. And apparently Hajime is part of the reserve department. So the reason why Hajime couldn't remember his talent was simply because he never had one to begin with. So yeah, but I don't care. Reserve or not, the ultimate rookie is always on your side, Hajime. So let's see if we can get through this, solve some complex case in a funhouse, which is even trickier because funhouses are meant to ruin your brain. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. You know, do you guys leave a like for Danganronpa? Leave a like for the fallen Nekomaru, and whoever did it is gonna pay. Whoever did this is gonna pay with their life, literally. So, and if you enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe. It'll be an honor to have you as part of the Cuckoo crew. I welcome you with open arms. But without further ado, let's get to the class trial. Here we go. Class trial. All our eyes. Oh man.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Again, Akane with her priorities. Gotta love it.
Akane! You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
A little before 7. But we heard the earthquake at 5, right? In the morning? This was at Grape House. Well, I'm pretty sure the others heard it too. So, it's just that both houses were separated. That's the thing. So,
I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Who was the first to discover it? It would have to be us from Grape House, right? Yeah, because she said, yeah, we all went down there to go check out, you know, Monokuma Taichi. I guess we were the first ones to arrive. So technically me, Chiaki, and Sonia. Where was Akane? Was Akane there too?
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Had to.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
With flexible legs. Yikes.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then,
The three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
Okay, so she wasn't there.
We heard the body discovery announcement too. From Strawberry House, obviously.
Yeah, but they couldn't get there because the elevator broke.
As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
How so?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Are you sure about that? We can go back to case number 3 and talk about Ibuki and Hiyoko again. I'm pretty sure anyone is capable at this point.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Huh? I like the sudden, huh? Huh?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing that at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... It would have to be the hammer, right? But it was too clean to be there. I think even Hajime said that. Wire, oil, pillar. Yeah, the new looking hammer. It'd have to be the hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Hammer. Well, that's
The
obvious.
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Is it about that?
That pillar, huh?
Hey, hey.
No, the hammer!
Yeah, the hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
But how? They would have shown something on it.
Wrong.
It's literally popped up out of nowhere.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Yeah, it was too clean. It was just there out of nowhere.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Right. But there was nothing on it.
That hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
With what?
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded
Yeah,
the
they would have got rid of the hammer entirely.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta. Oh, God.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Baby gangsta. Ayo, the new Boss Baby's looking fire right now. Boss Baby 3. Criminal intentions.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Sure, Soda, sure.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
Now that we got that part figured out, now we gotta figure that part. I don't know.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
He dented his head. So... I gotta look at it again.
How about we look at it from a different angle?
Thank you, Chiaki.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Okay. The actual weapon has oil on it. But if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it... The broken pillar?
I see!
Okay, broken pillar.
The only thing broken pillar.
So who threw his face into the pillar? That's what I want to know.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Which we tried to do. Me and Akane tried to lift it.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, we did. Yep. No use. Barely budget. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru?
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So he lifted it and dropped it on himself?
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Exactly. he lifted up in the air, threw it high, he threw it into the sky, and he just sat there and looked at it. I don't know, man.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
I guess you're right.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
What about the wire?
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Right, that goes back to my theory. Someone threw his face into it.
Yes, for reals.
For reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Go, Sonia. Sonia power. Yay. Go, Sonia. Alright, make your argument. Wire, button. Good night button, oil on floor, tipped over pillar, chain, and fragments and doorknob. Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
That's boldness.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Don't interfere, Hamiz.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Tipping the pillar over.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Sonia, you got this.
Even I could probably tip it over.
You're the killer.
Considering the pillar's weight,
Well, it's friggin' heavy.
probably exerted a ton of force.
Head totally crushed.
Sonia, you go, girl.
Hmm.
I'm getting hella excited.
I need your excitement right now. The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. That really it? Is it though? Hold on.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Tip pillar fragments. Hold on. Let me see the pillar fragments. Because how did they tip it over if they can't lift it to begin with? Wouldn't it be hard to push it too? A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Neko's body. However, there were no fragments on top. Well, yeah, wouldn't there be fragments on top of his body if it was tipped? Like, crushed? I'll try. I'll try the pillar fragments.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar?
Oops. You son of guns.
They aimed right for his head
Really?
and bullseye.
Even I could probably.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia! I'm getting
Hella excited.
Okay. Hell excited she is.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is
Beyond a dream.
What about tipping?
Gotcha, I thought so. Yeah, there would be pillar fragments on top of him, like he was crushed if it was tipped over, but they're under him.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Right. Thank you.
Huh?
Logic.
Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed it, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
And wouldn't he be, and if that were the case, wouldn't he be under the pillar still? And I mean, can't lift the pillar, so I'm pretty sure the killer didn't try to move it because they can't lift it. So he would be under the pillar still, wouldn't he?
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
My bad. For reals.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
I'm telling you, they they grabbed him and threw him at it. My theory is starting to come true. It's like how like in animes, like when they're fighting, like, you know, those like overexertion like fights, like they grab the person's head and they just like smear them across the wall. That's basically what happened to Nekomaru with the killer.
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Oh,
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
got a feeling. Woo-hoo.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But honestly, her gut feelings have been right this entire time, so I'm not gonna trump that.
But we can't say for sure that instinct is wrong, can we?
Exactly. It's been right, all honestly, for each case. She would be like, I go with my gut feeling. And they always been right. I remember because from case 1, when she said, I'm gonna go with my gut, what if they use the light? And freaking Terror used the lamp light, so, when her gut be busting them facts. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Although, I forgot to mention, I just remembered, Nagito did see everybody's school profiles, and now he's kind of looking at us kind of weird. So, this might just be another Nagitoism, but we're gonna just keep it on the DL. Mum's the word.
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Fine with an item.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon?
Which I believe Nagito learned about.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Right.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know? We've seen it?
We did?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because
I swear to God.
claim dominion over evil and the ultimate weapon.
Gundam and his Tanakas, you gotta love it, folks.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
This man will find any excuse to make lore of himself. He found that opening and he just attacked.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Gundam, sit down. Sit down.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield
Sonya, you're not helping. Oh god, he has a hype woman. I feel bad. Aw.
I see.
Oh, what a guy. I ship it. I still ship it.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
But I'm not liking this. He's just sitting there just seething.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Oh man, I wouldn't be able to handle a class trial myself, because with the stupid stuff that they go like interact with each other, I'd be laughing my booty off listening to these students. And then they're gonna have to tell me to shut up and stop laughing, but I'm like, I can't help it. You guys say the most darndest things. Like, this is wild. Monokuma will have to shut me up somehow.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Screw you. You didn't have to go that far.
Except for Hajime?
And he's about to say it.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Okay.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
I gotta lie, she does have a nice voice.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh, Sonia. Sonia, your culture is showing. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Really? That they're the same building? A wire, button, pillar, account, wall clock, broken doorknob. Maybe the strange feeling in the tower. That could be it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Let me hit that. Just okay, yeah. Strange feeling. Yeah, huh? I want to know this.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
I'm genuinely curious. I was just gonna assume that was how it was. Let me read that bullet again. Then if that's the case. Strange feeling in tower. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Neko's body in the tip-over pillar and the oil stains and even the disassembled parts Soda arranged look exactly the same. Okay, so no matter which way you go, everything's gonna be placed the same. So Neko, I guess we entered through Great Tower, we saw Neko's body in the front. So if we went to Strawberry, I guess we would have seen him from the back, if that makes sense. But if we go through Strawberry Tower into the big red center, he's still facing front. I don't know if that makes any sense, if I'm just wording it weird, but that's as best as I'm trying to get from this.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
I'm sorry, what?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Great Tower from Great Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Right. And then when we went to... Yeah, oh, it
When we went to
flipped.
Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Yeah, he just flipped, dude.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Huh.
If it is, then see, that means it could have passed to the exact same place, right?
So then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Right, was he wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down.
Bow down. Oh god. Sonya.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Who?
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
What? Girl.
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
He's not supposed to get involved.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. You saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What are you talking about? Sonya! Okay. Wire, oil, pillar, hammer, chain, fragments, doorknob. Okay, what are you talking about?
There are many different ways.
Oh, her statements are tough.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
Piece by
I
piece.
decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I can't fight this back. I lost my guts. Her statements are strong. As expected of a princess, she's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. I need to counter her remarks and wait for an opportunity to refute her.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Yeah, her statements are rough. Oh my god.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Dang, I literally run out of cuts at the last minute. There's got to be like a sweet spot that I'm missing.
There are many different ways.
Unless...
The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Okay, yeah, I just have to wait for the
Pillar
statement
could
to
have
show
been
up.
rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it
There
was
we go.
Monokuma's doing.
Okay, I just had to wait for them to build up. Advance.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Right. And he's not supposed to get involved regardless.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
He did change into
Wielding
a...
the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
What are you talking about?
The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
What about the chain?
Could have moved it all, easy as pie.
The chain wasn't there. Now there's definitely a hole in what she just said. I need to show her the evidence that contradicts that.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the
Oops.
body, everything at the crime scene.
Get out of here. Okay, not the chain. Not the chain.
That is an odd apple of assumption. There is no way I can understand what you are saying.
Crap!
Damn it. I won't be able to cut through Sonya's rebuttal with this. I need to think it over again.
It seems you have forgotten.
Okay, not. Then I'll try the wire.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
Wire,
Wielding
wire,
the
wire.
power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Not the wire? Okay.
It seems you have forgotten.
Oil on the floor. There's gotta be something that...
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime...
Got it.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words. Okay, oil. The oil wasn't changed.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Got him.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
See, what got me is that you talked about Monokuma. He's not supposed to get involved in this.
Hey, it's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
I'm thinking too, is there... I need to see what he just said. Can I go back and see what he said again? Not the regulations. Go transcript, please. Yeah. If they're not the same building or two different buildings. They're not the same building or two different buildings. I guess saying two separate buildings is just the same thing as two different buildings. I don't know. Buildings morphed into each other? Or I don't know.
No idea, huh?
Oh, I'm drawing blanks. This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. Which is Nagito. Oh, Nagi.
Hey, Nagito.
Buddy old pal, old home slice dog.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Hey, Nagito. Remember how I said I was going to strangle you in case 3? How about you just show me what you got and we'll forget any of that, alright?
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
I gotta lie, I would prefer the hint.
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Herman? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
He went through the thing in the doodle. Monami can, attest to that.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game?
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
Which was the window.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small, conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Took a picture?
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. Huh?
Let me explain it to you again.
Ew, this funhouse looks disgusting outside. This looks like an abandoned warehouse. I see trees though. Okay. What?
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. from the secret room within the final dead room.
Okay. So, is that the big old cylinder room the grape house? Or is the pathway grape house? I'm confused.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking,
Then this shouldn't exist?
then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Yeah, let's do that. Thank you. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Not the trees. It would have to be this, right? Either this or that. I'll try this.
It's the tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you agree?
Crap!
Everyone's staring. Looks like I made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Okay, not the tower. Then this? Okay. Oh, that's... not that. The sky?
Here!
The sky? What?
The structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was. Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Oh, there's no middle tower.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Right.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, it does make sense. It does. So, yeah, there's nothing behind it. Huh?
I see. Is that it?
Is it? I get to say there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo. Which means there are other contradictions contained in it. I'm gonna point the trees then. We'll try the trees. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Tree.
Here!
Tree.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken
Yeah,
from
why
the
is it
first floor.
high up?
Angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Yeah, if it was a first floor photo, why is it high up? We wouldn't see the trees, we would see like the bark.
That's right. Good call.
Thanks.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind. If they're not the same building or two different buildings. Are they on top of each other? Or Strawberry House?
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Man, I would hate to break the illusion of a funhouse, but I gotta.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
My boy.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
My boy. The other clue. Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How'd you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Oh yeah, when he popped up out of nowhere? That was funny.
asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
I don't know, man. You popped up from the floor. You could have came from anywhere.
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already? Top floor. So the third floor?
There's a third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
Unless it's inside the archive.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Okay, like I said, I want to say they're on top of each other then. Like stacked. Like a hotel of sorts. Let's go. We dive. We ride and we dive. How do you jump again? Okay, X to jump, B to break. X to jump, jump, B to break. Hoochie wally, hoochie bang bang, hoochie wally wally, hoochie bang bang, hoochie wally wally. Hoochie bang bang. Woo! Alright, you can't handle me this time. I played my Sonic Riders this time. Question 1. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes, they do. They most certainly do. Because we've been through them. Both of them. Alright, alright. So yeah, we had to clarify their existence. Woo! Alright. Schwanky. Woo! Feeling good. Man, if this is what goes on in my brain, I wouldn't want to think anymore. Not gonna lie. Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? Okay, they're different. I think they're different. If I'm trying to go with my theory, never mind. They're the same. They are the same building. Okay. Oh no! My stack theory will actually work well with the same part, because, like I said, as a hotel, it's technically the same building, because it's one big old tower. So, yeah, it might be. Only one more. I guess one more question will help me clarify it, though. Question 3: How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned? Vertically. It would have to be vertically if I'm going with my stack theory. Please be vertical. Yes! Oh, I got it. I was right. All right, so they're stacked like a hotel. Okay. They're the same building and it's vertical. They are stacked. It's all coming together. Oh, man.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse. Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
Grape House is below it.
There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
On different floors, like a hotel.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Yeah. What?
Think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
The Strawberry House is located. It's above.
I see.
It's above Grape House.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the
It's the fourth floor of Grape House. That is so wild.
Oh snap!
Oh
I
snap.
never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
That is true. One is a rectangle, the other's a pentagon?
Strawberry House is 4-sided.
6-sided, hexagon.
Grape House is 6-sided.
Ow.
Right?
Hit my hand.
It never occurred to us that they were the quadrilateral, and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Boom.
And it worked, didn't it?
Yeah. Wild.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
That's so cool. That's a wild funhouse. Whoever thought of this structure is a genius.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse,
They used an elevator.
Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't
And,
look
yeah,
at the
that
outside
too.
of the building that he brought us to.
You've just been Kuma'd!
We've been Kuma'd like hard.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Cool.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Oh.
However, if there are different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
That. You know what? Good point.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Is it?
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Sonya has no regard for Kazuichi, and it's great.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Alright. Make your argument. File 4, wire, button, pillar, chain, doorknob, strange feeling. How did Neko's body?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Whatever you like. Know your limit.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Golly, you're hamsters.
was actually a dummy.
What?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Silence, Gundam is speaking.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare
Why
parts.
always Gundam?
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
I'm not even standing out.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
Oh, he's crying. He lost his train of thought when Gundam showed up. A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? How? But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Mechanical body.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Okay, didn't think so. Ah, you're not making any sense. If you got something to say, just say it.
Damn it!
Damn it. Okay. Actually, a
I'm gonna
dummy?
solve this mystery in a flash.
Broken doorknob. I found
Hurry
this
up,
under him, right?
dumbass.
Hold on, let me check the doorknob again. Doorknob. Where's my doorknob at? A doorknob found under a tip-over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the back door of Strawberry was missing. Okay. Probably not that then.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Are dummies tasty?
You mean a fake body?
Listen to me. Please listen to me.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Mechanical body.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
Maybe I gotta share it.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
Maybe I gotta share it. Like, you know, the memory flashback.
I'm gonna solve it.
Hurry up, dummy. One of the bodies was actually a duck.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Yeah.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You are magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
I'm starting to feel bad for him.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up. Just
Pick one of them.
I'm gonna solve this. And hurry up, dumbass. One of the bodies
In one of the towers was actually...
Okay, not that then. Maybe flip it around? I could try that.
I'm gonna solve this. And
But
hurry
then I
up,
have the
dumbass.
good night
One of
button.
the bodies in
What was actually...
I'll try the good night button. Ah! Okay. Didn't work. Oh, jeez. We're falling.
I'm gonna solve this.
Our brains
Hurry
are
up,
turning
dumbass.
to
One of the
mush.
bodies
was actually a dummy!
Hey, dummy.
a fake body. Nekomaru dummy.
The mechanical body. No, that can't be right.
It
The
should
dummy
be
doesn't
possible
just
to
seem...
construct a dummy from spare parts.
Hold on, let me get rid of that. Yeah, get out of that. Good night button.
You are magnificent, Gundam!
Wire. Wire, wire,
You
wire.
totally stole my spotlight!
Wire. Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire also was tied with a loop. Got it. Maybe the oil. Do I have oil? No, I don't.
So which one was the fake body?
I gotta sneeze.
Shut up! Just pick one of
The
them!
sneeze is kicking. Okay, chain. It's gotta creep up on me. A chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Great Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter this tower from Strawberry. Tip over pillar. Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Strange feeling in
Hurry
tower.
up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
One of the
was
bodies.
actually a dummy!
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
It has to be the same thing. He's thinking it was two different people. Or a dummy.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
His own words contradict him.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, we were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Great Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so we couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
I don't think she's joking.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
He probably would have said something like, it's damaged beyond repair.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Dang. Sonia really don't like Kazuichi, does she?
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
Neko?
The body moved to a different floor?
Huh?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device? Like that? A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. What are they talking about? Why they gotta make it sound so cryptic? Alright, let's do this. Why are they making it sound cryptic? A device that helps lift things in the same building. Or move things. Lift, move, whatever they said. What is a device that moves to different floors inside a building? Okay. O. E. E. Okay, we got an E. O. A. EA. EA Games. It's EA Sports. This is the game. I don't think it's A. It's an A. EO. Lots of vowels today, huh? EL. L. EL. EL. V. ELV. ELV. ELO. ELO. ELV. ELE. LE. L. Oh! Oh! I got it. It's an elevator. God, flippity doo dah, dang it. Okay, yeah, they make it sound so cryptic when they want to. Yeah, we got a V. Okay, now we just need the T, or not the A. Yeah, elevator. That's exactly what it is. Get out of here. Okay, elevate. T. Need to know. You know. Kaboom. Yeah, elevator. So there's an elevator in the tower, which makes sense because it's stacked. But what's the elevator?
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense. That does make sense, because you know how when they're pressing the button to get to the tower, they're literally waiting for it. So, yeah.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Yeah.
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down.
That's so cool. That is one awesome funhouse.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall,
Yeah, you press the button and literally the elevator
it all
goes
leads to the
down.
same room, right?
So it doesn't turn.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
That's so cool. That legit is a cool funhouse.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Right, and in the back door, like the you know, with the strawberry and the grape, that's just there for show, for the illusion.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
Just an illusion. It's just there to be there.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
That is true. I'm wondering why they did do that.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Huh.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing that all of these have in common, they were all huge? Were they all huge? That would include Nekomaru's body and the pillar, obviously.
What about the oil? Is that huge too?
Fair point.
Damn it!
Yeah, fair point. Okay. Includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. So what they all have in common. They were all on the floor.
I see.
Okay.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
Ow. And there's more?
And? Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Oh, yeah, because it's an illusion.
Because that elevator has something unique about it.
I said it was an illusion. There's something unique about that elevator? There's no ceiling. That elevator is unique because it has no ceiling.
It's true it had no ceiling, but that's not really relevant to what we're discussing, right?
I thought it was good.
Damn it!
Oh god, I'm losing health. You can only enter one side at a time. That elevator is unique because you can only enter it from one side at a time.
I think all elevators are like that. If you enter one from the first floor, you can't enter from the third floor. You noticed it too, right? That you just said something that doesn't relate to anything?
Dang it, okay. Oh god, I'm losing my health. Only the floor moves.
I see.
Okay. Only the floor moves.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're just there to boggle the mind.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
It's a fun house, meant to trick you.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
This is a genius fun house. I am sad that it was used for murder.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Not the saloon. She's like, oh man, that right there, that's hot.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
I've been trying to figure that out too.
Probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth.
So I guess that's why they chained it, to just keep that illusion that, you know, separate buildings.
The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Right.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
She's on his side. Oh, Soda. Wow. Okay, I'm genuinely starting to feel bad for Soda now. He's getting blocked with each moment.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Right.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Oh, he's talking about the other elevator then, the one that we actually take to get to the towers. Huh, that's a fair point. I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
Fair point.
But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Strawberry's on the left.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean? Oh, he's right. You know what? For once, Gundam, you actually be spitting facts. This isn't Gundam and his Tanakas. No, this is a genuine. Hear me out.
What does this mean?
What does it mean, Sonia? What does it mean, Hajime? I agree. What does this mean? What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Yeah, that's a strange one. Okay. Akane, Fuyuhiko, Contact, Nagito, and Kazuichi, and Doorknob. Okay, let me check out their accounts first.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
Okay, Akane. You might have to hit it with someone's account then. Nope, not that. Fuyuhiko. Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Neko walking toward the first floor of Strawberry at 5 a.m., alright? What does Soda say? Apparently the compass's needle spun 180 degrees while it was inside the contact. Oh! Okay, that might explain something then. Because the elevator didn't go up then. It probably spun us around or something. Alright, Soda's account, let's hit it.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Oh, maybe it was Gundam's.
I assure you, when the elevator's behind you, each tower exists in opposite directions. Hajime, your back is getting scorched.
Damn it!
Oh, I lost my health. You failed. No. It's no use. I can't go on any longer. I don't have any other options. Everyone doubts me?
It appears the trial has come to an end. Now then, it's time to vote. Well, I can totally imagine who the blackened will be. Ahem. By a majority vote, the one who has been chosen as the blackened is Hajime Hinata. But Hajime's not the blackened. Too bad. The true blackened has graduated splendidly. Congratulations. And now, the others will all be punished. Ah, that means you too, Hajime.
This is our end?
Would you like to retry? Yeah, try that again.
We will never give up.
We will never give up. I'm too young to die. I can't fall here. Although I would meet Peko in the afterlife, but still, I got lives to live. I want to still say it's what's his face's account though. Let's continue the conversation.
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
Just wanted to become a comedy duo.
What's with this iron curtain and teamwork?
Yeah, it's like, what's going on here? So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. Sounds like it makes sense, but are you really correct? Okay, maybe.
if the two houses are connected vertically.
Yeah, both Gundam and Sonya are mad power coupling right now.
Vertically, not
Got it. Okay, it was
No,
Gundam's
that's wrong.
statement. Yeah, Gundam and Sonya are power coupling.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange.
It was kooky.
Start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Yeah, so we instead of lifting it, they might have just spun us around.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Just like the screen did.
It was probably
Ah.
the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
Yeah, perfect sense. Yeah, it spun us.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Wow, again, funhouse design is wild.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, we are in a funhouse.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Yep.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know?
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Explain that.
My god, Nagito's like, Jesus Christ. I gotta explain this now. Jesus.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
An octagon. It has 8 super sides and 8 awesome angles. What an octagon means? 8-sided shape.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Okay, I retract my statement from the case 3. I want to strangle him again. give me 5 minutes with the ultimate lucky student.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The place befitting of the name Octagon. Probably. Well, that's... Oh, it can't be this way. That's a circle. That's a hexagon, rectangle. I don't see any. Oh, wait, I do see an octagon. Hold on a mo.
Strawberry House is the octagon? But isn't Strawberry House four-sided?
You're right. Looks like I had a little misunderstanding.
Crap!
Yeah, I mean, I'm not wrong. Hold on. I gotta press the top of it? No? The bottom.
Grape House is the octagon? But isn't Grape House six-sided?
Alright. Okay. Trying to find it. Hallway.
I don't think the octagon is inside Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall.
Right. Okay. I'm not wrong, am I? Contact elevator.
The elevator's the octagon? Huh? Why?
No answer. I'm not... Blech.
The octagon's inside the tower, but isn't that tower circular?
You know, I'm trying to...
Crap!
I see it, I do, but it's not showing it. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Here!
What the heck?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
I literally pressed Great Tower, but no, it was the little part on the side. That's so dumb. That's dumb.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the four-sided Strawberry House is on top of the six-sided Grape House?
Yeah, add the sides together, you get 8.
If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Yep.
That's basically the gist of it.
That's dumb.
The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Oh, the funhouse itself is the weapon.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
That's frightening.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
So, who else went through the octagon then? The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Right. Oh god. They legit used the actual house. Oh, and was suspended. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I thought of a brand new bad word to call Monami. Oh, I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stupfatly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stupfatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stupfatly! There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Mon ami is a serious Stu Fatley.
Stu Fatley. Got it. Stu Fatley. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and do that. You know, the usual gist. So, Funhouse is actually the weapon that was used to kill Nekomaru. My god. But honestly, this funhouse is really well designed. It is. Like I said, it's sad that it was used for murder, though. That's the problem. But oof, that's a good attraction of a funhouse if I've seen one. But until then, we ran out of time for more. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Kook Kook Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky so you can recommend any other fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, after you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Danganronpa 2. In the next episode, we will continue on part 2 of the class trial. And usually, part 2 of it is we reveal who the killer is, honestly. So we'll probably figure that out on the way, get upset, yada yada, crying in our sleep, and move on with life. So until then, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay crazy, and I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.